then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
What is up, everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. In the last episode, we did the full investigation of Chapter 5, and in this episode, we're going to take on the first half of the class trial and see how we do. So I hope y'all are excited, because I know I am, so let's go and get this started.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate.
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that.
Damn.
We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live.
There we go, Kibo. Good way to start this up. Let's go. Let's do this, man.
And we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
There we go, Kibo.
Wow! An actual talking robot!
Damn.
I've never seen one of those before.
Seriously?
Damn.
What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
Dread it, run from it, sing mode always arrives.
Aw, don't make that face, killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
Unique circumstances?
'Cause for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown. Given these circumstances,
Oh, damn.
I decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous.
You would do that.
After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
I'm banging on Kokichi being dead. I bet you it's Kokichi that's dead. Bet you.
Is that possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class
It's
trial.
so Monokuma, yeah.
Don't worry, the person who's still alive is waiting behind the scenes for their cue. It's all part of the overall production. Anyway, let's get this trial moving.
Bet all your points Kokichi is dead.
I guess we have no choice but to start the trial under these conditions.
What's there to even talk about? The Blackened is the mastermind, Kokichi. Yeah, that's the
Nope.
only thing I can think of too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kokichi's the one that's dead. I bet you Kokichi's the one that's dead. It'd be way too obvious if Kaito's the one that died and Kokichi was the one that did it. It'd be way too obvious. And I know Danganronpa at this point. Kokichi's dead. I bet you Kokichi's dead. And maybe Kaito's blackened. Who knows?
It's too soon to decide anything for certain. We don't even know if Kaito was the victim.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
Man, Maki. Come on, Maki. Look at the... You're not facing the... Okay, whatever. I'm just not gonna say anything.
But we need to be absolutely sure. If we don't positively identify the victim, the other person will never show themselves, right?
Before we can identify a suspect, we need to determine who the victim is.
Why are we even talking about something so obvious?
That's the thing, Himiko. Something so obvious. Nothing's ever that obvious in a Danganronpa game. Come on, you played Danganronpa before, right? Maki's the one that doesn't want to face the truth, I bet you. Maki's the one that doesn't want to face the truth. Everyone thinks that Kaito is the victim, but I have my doubts. There's a chance Kaito is still alive. If we keep discussing the case, I'm sure we'll see the truth. Alright, let's do this. Now it's off debate. Start. Let's do it. Alright.
The victim has to be Kaito. Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi.
That's true.
So he could have killed him whenever he wanted. And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it.
That's
so
incorrect.
the victim must be Kaito.
That's probably Kokichi's clothes.
And the culprit must be Kokichi. We lost a really good guy today. Kazing! If only mages could cast revive spells.
There's no evidence that allows us to confirm the victim or the survivor. And it's not as though there's no evidence whatsoever that Kokichi's the victim.
The victim has to be Kaito.
Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi. Could have killed him if he wanted.
And the hydraulic press has his clothes inside.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it.
Wrong.
That's wrong!
Starting it off strong. Well, not strong because we didn't get the V counter, but you know what? That's fine.
I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
Is that Kokichi's coat?
Yes, and look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve. That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Kokichi was injured.
That's wrong.
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of a crime.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press. As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt that Kaito was the one murdered.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence things.
This is gonna be bothering me for a long. This is gonna be bothering me for a while. How they keep saying it's this obvious crap that's not true. I mean, it's true, but like it's not the case, you know. Ever since she found the body in the hangar, Mike's insisted on that Kaito. But why is that? I thought we had an understanding. I thought she wanted to believe Kaito was still alive. She's looking away from the truth. That's the thing. Like she wants to believe that he's alive, but she's an assassin, and she's like I know when stuff like this happens. It's like, girl, you could be wrong too. In that case, I need to demonstrate the flaw and rely on that evidence. If I do that, I think she'll realize there's a chance that Kaito is alive.
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
Murder. Kokichi was murdered before been put on the press. That would explain how Kaito's clothes got there. Exactly.
Yeah? What about them?
There's something peculiar about those clothes. Sleeve jacket.
That's it! Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press? If Kaito had been crushed by the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty. There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well. So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Shall I kill that logic?
Oh, damn. Huh?
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you. If you can't even see that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
Okay, what do we got? Kaito's coat, swipe pattern, bloodstain.
The coat sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press is rather telling. It couldn't have been anyone else but Kaito. If you can't see that, then you weren't looking hard enough.
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
Wait, that's not it.
So when the
Oh, shoot.
hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand, then be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
Okay, Maki's claims appear solid, but I know it's not. It was the left sleeve sticking out of the press. I have to make her understand.
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat.
Got the V cut, nice.
I'll cut through your
Oh, yeah.
words! Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve.
He's always left the right arm out, exactly. Not the left. See?
But that was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally. And the left sleeve was the one we found outside the press. Knowing how Kaito wore his coat, that's awfully strange, isn't it?
Then maybe neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
Huh?
It's a possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes. Stop getting in my way. I have to defeat Kokichi.
Maki, what's really going on? Seems you've really made up your mind that Kaito's definitely dead. But why would you do that?
It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim. Because if Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over.
Yeah, that's true.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
Huh? Already?
It's way
You
too
sure
soon.
it's not too
way
soon?
too soon.
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out
They're
now.
gonna be proved wrong. It's gonna be Kaito. It's gonna be Kaito coming out.
Hey, Mr. Suspect! That's your
It
kill!
has to be Kaito, not Kokichi.
An exisal?
What? Why is an exisal here?
Yep.
Whoops. My bad.
Knew it.
Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
Mm-hmm. Knew it. Freaking knew it. Told you. What is this?
Is that Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisal and kind of dozed off. And that's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Oh, hold on. Then the one that died wasn't
Exactly.
Kaito.
We knew that, Smoogie.
Stupid! That was just a
Oh
lie!
no, I see what they're doing. They're trying to mix this up. I see what they're doing. Yeah, because it's a machine. It can do a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, I think they're trying to mix this up. I think that's what they're trying to do. I think that's the point of this. That's the point of the exisal. So we can't actually see who it is, but they can actually like determine. They can like change the voices. I bet you that's what they're doing. Yeah, is it?
You guys thought I died?
I know
would
what
never.
Monokuma's doing.
No way.
He's gonna keep having to switch between voices. I bet you that's what that is.
Kokichi?
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
I thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
Is that really you, Kokichi?
That's right,
Is
Cracker
it
Jack.
though? Just, I'm telling you, I bet you that they're like trying to mix this up.
Seriously, how old are you?
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself!
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself. I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right? That's what I thought.
I'm gonna stick to the fact
In
that they're trying to mix
case,
this up.
I brought
Exactly.
evidence.
It's not how he talks at all.
Evidence?
Ta-da! The video camera. It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar, just in case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see it clearly. The moment the victim died.
What did you say?
Alrighty then. Let's watch this shocking moment. Hey, Monokuma. Can you connect the video camera to the monitor?
Roger that!
Let's see what this is about. I could grab the camera from the exisal, hooked it up to the courtroom's monitor, and played the tape for us.
Huh?
He stopped the press. Yeah, I know he did. You see that short little stop right there, short little pause. Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm sticking to the fact that they're trying to mix this up.
This is terrible. Why would something like this?
I saw it through my fingers. The moment Kaito was crushed. I'm gonna...
By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way. This video camera only has the basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause buttons, so you can't edit after filming it.
Yeah, but you have a secret lab, don't you? I want to. Okay, I could be wrong, so I'll keep the whole fact that trying to mix this up in the back of my mind. But I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm going to keep that fact in the back of my mind that they could be trying to mix this up.
And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either. Right, Monokuma? Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
I see. If it's necessary for a fair discussion, then I will answer. No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the Academy.
See? If it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be impossible. Which means this footage is 100% real.
If that's the case, then it would seem our suspicions can be lifted. The body we found inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
Murder video has been added. Has been recorded in the monopad. Okay. View it from the truth bullet menu. Hold on. Where'd it go? Bottom. Can I actually? It won't let me watch it. Okay. Was that really him?
Poor Kaito.
No. You know what? I'm gonna stick to the fact that something had to go wrong. I can't not think that they're trying to mix this up.
I can't believe he died with his guts and his brains splattered all over that machine.
Stop it! Now I'm starting to not feel well.
That's probably because I used my magic to transfer all my barf over to you.
I know that's a joke, but the thought of it...
Why? Why was Kaito killed? Kokichi had no reason to kill Kaito. He had just told us about all that he was a mastermind, but that the killing game was over. So what would he gain by killing Kaito?
It looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this exasol.
Yes. With that, we can definitively say that the culprit is... you.
Huh? Why?
Why?
You filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene. As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
Oh man, you got me! Yeah, I'm the culprit.
What?
Jeez, I totally dug my own grave. Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an exasol
So even if
after I
Kaito's killed, doesn't mean
Kaito.
Kokichi did it exactly. It could have been anybody else. Why are the trials always so sad?
Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown. To jazz up this trial. I took that footage for proof, so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer. But I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away.
That's why I compare Kokichi to Nagito. Everything he does raises the Nagito comparison flag.
So does that mean you admit to the crime?
Oh man, I dug my own grave again? Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now. So, I give up.
You're giving up? Does that mean it's been decided?
Bro, this is literally just the start of the trial. No, it's not it, man. It's Nagito's a well-done character, yeah.
Is it okay that this trial was so short?
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the
I
killer.
don't think so. If
But
if I
before
am
we
wrong,
vote,
if that really is
I wanna
Kokichi and
say
Kokichi's
something to
not
Kokichi.
dead, I definitely don't feel like Kokichi was the one that did it. I feel like it was somebody else that did it for sure.
You may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules. That would desecrate the killing game Junko Enoshima created, right? Your beloved Junko Enoshima.
Junko?
Whatever. It's voting time now. Let's go before Kokichi changes his...
No, hold on a second. This isn't right. The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial
Exactly,
ends?
man.
That's not how this goes. That doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
What if the mastermind got tired of it? The remnants of despair were like that.
No, if they were tired of it, they wouldn't have put all that effort into the video. There would have been no need for this class
music,
trial in
though.
the first place. Something's not right. We need to get a better feel for the situation. I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
Trap us? Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit? Then, are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
Hey, man. Life or death game. I'm not trying to die, man. What?
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
Junko is in this game. I'm mad.
That's not possible!
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
Shuichi is so distrusting. But it's exactly like Shuichi said. I'm actually not the culprit.
Seriously?
What? But that contradicts what you said previously.
Yepers, that was a lie. Sorry, I lied again. The real culprit of this case is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help. I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage. It made the game more interesting, too.
Definitely see definitely see that happening.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you, you're trying to mix this up.
What's the truth and what's a lie? I don't know anymore.
It's fine, because Kokichi is the culprit. He killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our minds. The footage shows he did it. Kokichi has to be the only option.
The only option? Is that really true? Are we just gonna leave it at that? Now it's off the bait. Start.
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit. We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
And remember,
Kaito got crushed to death.
you guys remember that there's a oh my bad. Oh my gosh. That there's a safety notice on there. The hydraulic press safety function causes it to stop when its infrared sensor detects a living thing. And I don't think he was dead though. But we still have other stuff to look at, so let's just keep going.
Video.
Whoever committed that crime.
Blood stain in the bathroom. Small puddle of blood in the middle of the hanger's bathroom. Small blood stains were found leading to the door out of the bathroom. You just shot with the camera from the exit zone. It shows the moment Kaito was crushed by the hydraulic press.
Was with Kaito in the hangar.
Which just leaves Kokichi then.
Then the culprit is...
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game. And Kaito's killer.
Kokichi killed Kaito with the hydraulic press. That's the consensus right now. But that might not be the truth. What if he was already dead? Exactly. Oh, you know what? I think I know what it might be.
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
Oh shit. That's
Horrible
wrong.
video.
No, you don't want to. Okay, whatever.
Oh no!
Okay, let me
There's
listen
no
again.
doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
Oh shit, I missed. Damn. There we go.
That's
Took a while,
wrong.
but I got it. I knew it had to be a safety function.
The safety function would make it impossible to kill Kaito with the press.
A safety function.
Yes, it was written on the safety precautions. The hydraulic press will automatically stop if its infrared sensor detects a living organism.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
Which is why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
Which means it's more likely that Kaito was crushed after being killed by some other means.
So what we saw in that video, he was already dead by then?
But you could disable the infrared sensor of the safety function with an electro bomb.
No, I don't think Kokichi would use an electro bomb for that purpose. It would have taken down the hangar's alarm system and the Exosol's remote control.
It would have put Kokichi at a significant disadvantage.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything for fun.
Also, we don't have any evidence of a different murder method other than the hydraulic
No, we do. I have a plausible theory for the murder.
Sounds for a second, exactly.
What?
Yes, there's a clue that suggests the victim was killed before being crushed. Found it somewhere around the hydraulic press. The swipe pattern bloodstain.
This is it!
Easy.
There was a swipe pattern bloodstain in the hangar, suggesting a body was dragged. The bloodstain goes from the bathroom all the way to the press.
Oh, that was the restroom where Kaito was being held, wasn't it?
Bloodstains were also found inside the bathroom. That can't be coincidence.
And it's positive squished Kokichi. That's what I'm thinking.
So Kaito was killed in the
Like I said, I'm
restroom,
trying to
then
keep
dragged to
the
press
whole
and
thing to try and mix
crushed?
this up, and that Kokichi's the one that's actually dead in the back of my mind. Like I'm opening my mind up to anything else that's possible, but I'm just keeping that one thing that's at the beginning of this in the back of my mind because I feel like that's the case. But we have to keep going before we can declare that.
If the bloodstain even was Kaito's.
What?
We only guessed that Kaito was killed in the bathroom. Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
I might not be able to examine the body, but we do have evidence that suggests the cause of death. The hole.
There! The small hole on the sleeve of Kaito's coat is the key to his cause of death.
The small hole? No. There is no way that hole's got anything to do with the weapon.
Why?
I'll hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse.
Wait.
Himiko, what's wrong? Why are you freaking out all of a sudden?
I'm not freaking out.
Yeah, you are kind of.
I'm just saying it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
Not if it's a crossbow. No, it's not impossible. I can show you. The weapon that left that small hole in Kaito's sleeve. Oh shoot, it's probably got to pick the crossbow, right?
This is it!
My bad.
I believe the weapon was the crossbow found in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
A crossbow arrow would certainly leave a hole that small. Can we then conclude that Kaito was shot with that crossbow? If so, that crossbow just might be the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
I see. It's so surprising. surprising that a crossbow is the murder weapon.
Himiko, what are you doing?
Seriously, Himiko, what's wrong?
She probably needs to pee. Anyway, about Kaito getting shot. If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow. Well, I already know, but I won't tell you.
He's just playing with us.
Then let's show him that playtime is over. Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
When you think about it, the only person that could have actually used it could only be Maki, myself, or Kaito. Because we're the only ones that know how to assemble that crossbow.
I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
No, it's the bathroom window.
We couldn't go
Pretty sure
in
it's
the
that one.
hangar. The alarm system and electric barrier were in the way.
If we couldn't go in the hangar,
It has to be
and
this.
Kokichi had been in there, then he must be the
Probably
one.
against Maki's
I
statement.
see, so I'm the culprit.
Kaito would have been in there, but the murder weapon was a crossbow. Even from outside, you can shoot at the target inside. There we go.
That's wrong! Even without going in the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with a crossbow. There was a window in the bathroom of the hangar. Maybe it wasn't possible to get in, but you could have shot through the window. And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar. Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me!
What did you say?
But put plainly, that means
It seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit. Is that it? Is that what a detective does?
Huh?
Do detectives always accuse people, even when they're friends? It seems like it. You suspected Kaito in the previous class trial, too. You're always suspicious of your friends.
what's wrong, Maki? You seem like you're kind of.
The thing is, like, the only people that know how to assemble that crossbow is Maki, myself, and Kaito. Like, so nobody else could have shot him. Because they don't know how to assemble a crossbow. It's only, I mean, Kokichi probably does, but I'm just gonna forget about Kokichi for the time being, because the only people that actually know how to assemble it is myself, Maki, and Kaito. So remember that scene that we had with Maki and Kaito, where she was teaching Kaito how to do it, how to put together the crossbow. So I feel like the only reasonable explanation is, like, it could be any 3 of us. So it's just like, you know.
Of course I am. When we said we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone got in our way.
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to...
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will absolutely defeat Kokichi. I won't let despair escape. I won't let it win.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial. So we all agree that the murder could be done by anyone and not just me.
Have I played Ultra Despair Girls? I haven't, but I've read about it.
Might be true, but I didn't know about the window.
Neither did I.
Really, Himiko? What's the matter? You've been weird since we mentioned small holes.
What? Are you after my small hole too?
What?
See? Now that's definitely weird.
Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone, not everyone is a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about
Exactly.
the crossbow.
I never knew about any crossbows. In other other words,
So I
I'm
watched
not suspicious.
someone play it, but
There's
haven't
no
played it.
way you can consider me.
It does concern me that Himiko went to the hangar last night.
Wait, speak up, Kibo.
Well, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
Yes, she did. I definitely saw her.
You were watching me?
It's awfully suspicious that you went to the hangar last night. Okay, then the culprit is Himiko.
Yeah, totally. No.
Wait! Don't say it's me! Maki's more suspicious than
Oh
I
shit,
am.
Himiko. Okay.
What?
What?
That crossbow came from your research lab, right? You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted.
Anyone could have gone to her research lab, though. She's not the only suspect.
I don't know about that. She's definitely the
Yo,
most
Himiko throwing Maki under the bus. I know, right?
Even if you make that scary face at me, I'm not gonna get scared.
Because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the culprit! I swear! Kokichi's the suspicious one! Maki too! They're both the culprits!
Why am I a suspect? Anyone could have entered my research lab.
Yeah, I'll admit that I'm suspicious. Okay.
Maybe I
Maybe
am.
I am the culprit.
Here we go.
Maybe
no
I'm
way
the
I'm the
culprit.
culprit.
Culprit!
Okay, let's see. Did we have one of these in the last trial? A mass panic debate? I don't know if we did or not.
Went to the hangar.
Number one suspect. The hangar.
If you are the culprit, then explain the crossbow.
Jack saw that at the scene of the crime when it was in storage. The cockpit 11 was in the middle of the hangar with the cockpit hatch open. The night before the body was discovered, Himiko was seen going to the hangar and coming back before the Exo's return. She had a black bag with her on her way there, but she didn't have it when she came back. This is my favorite. What's the other one we have? Exo checking Monokuma. The day before the body was discovered, Exo surrounding Monokuma in the courtyard were given commands to observe his movements via the remote control. Okay.
That thing doesn't matter at all. I'm the number one suspect.
I want that behind it. Oh, no. Oh, shit.
And I'm
Fuck.
left empty-handed.
No, wait, no, this is it. Damn it! We were saying it's clearly suspicious. Yeah. There we go.
I heard
And we got the V counter. Nice.
You said that you went to the hangar empty-handed, but that's a lie, isn't it?
What are you talking about? It's not a lie.
But Kibo saw you. He said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
Yes, Himiko was definitely carrying a large black bag.
No! That was probably Tsumugi cosplaying as
Nope.
me!
She can't, remember?
You know I can't cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional character.
Himiko,
You know about her cosplays.
this is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
That's the crossbow case.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carrying.
What? Hold on. Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
Are you sure about that, Smoogie?
Nope, it's decided then.
Wait! That's wrong! I just brought it there. I didn't
She couldn't
shoot
actually.
it.
She doesn't know how to put it. She doesn't know how to put it together.
It's the truth! Please believe me!
You're right. I believe you.
Oh my god.
Himiko is totally telling the truth.
Not you! If you believe me, it makes me look like I'm lying!
She couldn't have shot it because she doesn't know how to put it together. That is true. Can I really trust Himiko here? She was acting very suspiciously. Okay. Well, it's not the bait. Let's do this.
I'm not the culprit!
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow!
I think so.
Another true statement.
And that's all! I didn't do anything else in the hangar!
100%
Oh
exactamundo.
my God.
Why does this all sound so fishy?
Ah, 'cause Kokichi won't shut up!
This summer crossover over Assassin's Research Lab. It was stored in a large black case. It was complicated to assemble. It would be difficult for anyone who wasn't taught how. Yeah.
Get out of my head, Kokichi!
To hit Kaito with the crossbow, you'd have to be fairly good with it. Wait, maybe Himiko wouldn't have been able to use a crossbow.
I'm not the culprit!
Oh, here we go. Oh, I missed it. Get it. No! I missed it. Okay. There we go.
I agree.
Didn't get the V consent, but we got it.
I don't think Himiko used the crossbow. More accurately, she couldn't use it.
Couldn't use it? Why not?
The crossbow inside this case was disassembled. Kaito and I learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it. But I don't believe someone without the proper training could have assembled it.
Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the
I
crossbow?
don't think so.
She didn't teach me that! Right, Maki? What's wrong? Are you mad about before? Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me, so I lied.
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your
think I
lie,
see what's happening.
Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
I'm sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell them the truth?
Fine. I'm not going to lie. I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
See? I told you! It's just like I said. Everyone who suspected me needs to apologize right now!
She changed back so fast. I think I might have whiplash now.
Then, why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
I was asked to.
Asked to. Perhaps the person who asked was probably Maki, right? Maki or Kaito? It's gonna be one of these two, I bet. Yeah. Why would I ask for such a thing? No, it's Kaito.
I was wrong!
Yeah. Here we go.
That's it! Was it Kaito?
Huh? Kaito?
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar. Because Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow, he certainly could have used it. Knowing that, I can't imagine that anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Of course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
Because I know you like me.
Nuh-uh! I hate you!
But I like you.
What the fuck? What the hell?
Hey, don't play with Himiko's heart.
But to think that Kaito asked Himiko to do that. Maybe Kaito was trying to keep the promise he made yesterday. Don't you worry, I'll do something about all this. That's a promise. All you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax.
But why were you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Well, Kaito... sorta asked me to keep it a secret. Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason. Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings.
Don't bully the person you like.
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
Himiko, when exactly did Kaito ask you to do this?
I think it was around evening yesterday.
Sorry, my cat's just
I
like.
was so nervous about fighting Kokichi, I couldn't get to sleep. So I took a walk near the hangar, and that's when Kaito called out to me. I got startled and wet myself a little, and then he asked me to get him a crossbow.
That one part was, you know what? Never mind. So if Kaito asked for a crossbow, does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
No, he said it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him
Look
otherwise.
at Kokichi's height and Dora's height.
I trusted Kaito and took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
That's when I witnessed Himiko.
But then, what did Kaito do after he had the crossbow?
I don't know. I just handed him the crossbow, then went right back to the dorms.
Dora's taller, really?
Presumably, Kaito tried to attack Kokichi, only to be disarmed of the crossbow. And then, Kokichi returned fire and shot Kaito. That sequence of events seems logical.
No, it happened a little differently. Both Kaito and Kokichi shot the crossbow.
There's proof of that. Kokichi's clothes? There we go.
This is it!
Because of the, yeah.
Remember that when we found Kokichi's clothes, there were holes in the back and sleeve. The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
So Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
And it was Kaito who shot him, right?
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow, but
It doesn't matter.
Huh?
It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
She's still on that. Why is he acting strangely? But why? Does she know something? If so, what does she know?
Maybe Maki's right. It doesn't matter what happened in the middle. 'Cause in the end, there's no mistake that Kokichi killed Kaito.
Then let's hurry up and vote.
No, she's trying to push his voting time.
No, it's too soon. There are still mysteries.
Hey, calm down, cats.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
She's trying to push this so hard.
You sure about that?
Oh? Onakuma.
Huh?
What? Now he's joining in?
As the one
PGI.
running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter. It affects the overall entertainment value, so I encourage you to really think about things. After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter. For example,
Exactly.
is Kokichi
See?
really
Had
inside
to keep that in the back of my
Exisal?
mind.
Stuff like that.
What?
What are you saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
Kokichi's gotta still be alive since the killing game's still going. His voice is even coming from the
Kaito.
Exisal and everything.
Yeah, but Kaito's voice was coming out of there earlier, right?
But we heard it speak in
Yeah.
Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, don't rely on that. After all, this Exisal has a voice changer.
Knew it. It what?
Ha! Because of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi. But no more. Sorry for the wait, guys.
Voice box time.
The luminary of the stars has arrived. This time for real.
What? What's going on?
Knew it. I freaking knew it,
I told
man.
you, I'm Kaito. I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all. There's a bit of a situation going on, so I didn't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that. My bad.
Huh?
We still don't know if
So
it's Kaito or
Kaito's in there
Kokichi's.
after all?
Yeah, that's what we still don't know, Spark.
Don't be stupid. How many times are you going to be tricked by him? That's Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Hey now, Maki Roll. Don't you believe me?
Don't ever
Oh,
call me that!
shit. Oh my god.
Whoa there, chill. You really think I'm Kokichi? I mean, I guess I understand. Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
Why not?
I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi. It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this exisal.
Is that so?
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
What? Me?
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
Kaito's alive after all. No, maybe that's just what I want to believe. Is it really true? What story does the evidence tell? Does that story end with Kaito or Kokichi being the victim? I need to give a well-reasoned answer to that question, and soon. I can't look away from the truth. Oh shit. Victim of this case is Kokichi. Wait, what? What was the question? Okay, that was confusing. I really am, but I can't think of anyone other than Kaito. Most of the evidence we have points to Kaito.
Hey, what's the matter, Shuichi? Just hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
No, I won't. Because you're not Kaito.
Oh.
Kaito is already dead.
Despair
Oh.
will never die! Good!
Why did the Chas get sad in
This
an
is
hour every
already
time? I
more
know, right?
entertaining.
That's definitely a
Now,
thing.
the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its
we
very
go again.
own more phenomenal trial grounds.
Awesome music time.
All right, let's give it everything we've got.
Are you even gonna have a what's it called? Intermission? I'm assuming so. Cause this is an early debate. Split time. Oh man. Okay.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the Exisal.
I've got this.
Oh, I
Unless
see.
he comes out of the Exisal. We can't confirm that.
Oh, okay. So when I got that one skill that reveals the first thing, it reveals the first bullet in general. Okay, I thought it was for every single one. Okay, now I know why. Okay, sorry.
He can't leave the exisal because he's injured.
Maki!
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Maki!
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi's shirt.
I've got this! Kaito's
Oh, I just
clothes
realized
had
it's just
arrow holes,
Maki
too.
and I.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the mastermind, but
I've got this! Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
Okay, I got those
Why
mixed
are
up.
you so opposed to Kaito being alive?
Here we go.
Got this, because the evidence
There's
doesn't
always-
support the claim that
There's
Kaito
always the
is
most
still alive.
confusing.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive.
There's always the
and
most
he is
confusing, like when they have
mastermind.
2 and 1. Yeah, it's just me and Maki here. That's pretty cool.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the Exisal.
I've got
It's
this.
3 versus 2.
Unless he comes out of the Exisal, we can't confirm that.
So I'm just letting it play.
But he said that he can't leave the Exisal because he's
Cause I love the
in
music.
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed?
Maki!
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow.
I've got this! Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and
Maki!
The mastermind is still alive. Inside that Exisal.
Why are you so...
I've got this! Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
Here we go. Ah! Oh, my fingers are kind of like still frozen somehow. There we go.
This is our answer.
Oh shit, that's cool. I like that. We vibing.
I don't want to believe it. In a way, I still can't. But the evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died.
Yeah. Okay.
I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's the truth.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi, then there must be no mistake.
Then the one here is...
Has to be Kokichi.
Looks like I messed around too much.
Sorry, that was just a little joke.
What a sick
Guess
joke.
I was wrong. Alright.
You're still an asshole.
True, and I can't forgive him. But we still need to stay calm, be rational. Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah, just keep calm and carry on.
You don't know yet? Really?
Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
Getting back on topic, why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely? I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but... What do you think, Maki?
Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the
No, I
crossbow,
didn't twice to Kaito. That's true.
then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
Hey, I said, why are you...
Alrighty then, let the debate begin!
What if they're lying? Maki and Shuichi. What if they're lying on purpose? And it is actually Kokichi. If you have it, you're lucky. I had to pay for the one game. I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind also. I'm probably completely way off from there. But I wonder. We'll see.
When the crossbow fired, what was even going on?
As if you need to ask, you were there!
The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one!
But only one crossbow was taken. The other two are still in my research
Yeah, that's
lab.
true.
Still, only one arrow was
Nope.
fired.
Oh, we missed
So
it.
how could they both shoot each other?
By the way, crossbow shots hurt a lot. My wound is still aching something fierce.
Maybe he would want to sacrifice himself so Kiji would be gone. Yeah, probably. Clearly contradicts the information I have, yeah.
When the crossbow fired,
There we go.
That's wrong! Wait, Himiko. What do you mean, one arrow?
Well, I only gave Kaito one arrow, so...
What?
Are you positive?
Of course! There's no way I got that wrong.
Well then, that's strange, because... there were 3 arrows in the bathroom, remember?
3? I know I only gave him 1! Kaito even told me to only bring him 1. He said he wanted to avoid
What if he
fighting.
stabbed himself? There were 3 arrows at the scene, but Himiko said that she only brought 1. What is going on here?
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden
The
away.
whole jacket? Yeah, that's true.
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene. And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them. So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
Where did those arrows come from? I don't think Himiko's lying. There must be some angle to this we haven't considered yet. What is it? What could have happened? Think. I need to think. Psyche Tacky, let's go. Alrighty. How many arrows did Himiko give Kaito? One had poison, possibly. Oh, that's how you do it, okay. 1. Honestly, I didn't even know you could use this in Psyche Taxi. A lot of arrows inside the hangar from the start. I'm assuming, I'm guessing so. Probably. Oh, no? Really? Okay, I guess not. This needs to be dead before being put in the press. Yeah, for sure. Future Kaito got poisoned. Yeah, you can't forget about the bottle of poison there. Who brought the 2 arrows? Teacher Kaito got poisoned with the arrows. And they left to where used at the other person. But whoever shot it needed to know which was poison, which wasn't. Yeah, Aki's fault possibly. Using 200% of my prey, and we're forgetting the others. A third party, maybe. Here we go. It connects!
Could it be that the additional arrows were brought in by a third party?
A third party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
That's just a guess, though. There's no way a third party exists.
if a third party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah, that's right.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the third party to use themselves.
So the third party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Impossible. There was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the hangar.
Yeah. That hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
It was completely closed off, but can we confirm that? I feel like there might be another way, some way that we haven't figured out. I'm overlooking something. Think. What method did third party use to enter the hangar? Here we go. What do we got? Oh, Exisol. Exisol.
I see now.
That's the only other way they could have gotten in.
That's it. The Exisol. The Exisol could be used to enter the hangar. We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the electric barrier. But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the Exisols, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an Exisol.
I saw an Exisol enter the hangar last night. So was this third party piloting it?
By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an Exisol?
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an Exisol. After all, the hangar is where the Exisols are supposed to be stored.
Okay.
It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an Exisol comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an Exisol, the security system wouldn't catch them. Because it'd be a hassle to leave the Exisol every time you have to put it away.
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an Exisol and entered the hangar?
And that's what we saw with that one that was open.
But can just anyone pilot an Exisol?
Well, Kokichi,
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
Nipples too?
Anyway, this third party commandeered an Exisol and infiltrated the hangar. That same person must have brought the other two arrows with them.
I told you that's impossible.
Huh?
There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an Exisol. It's not possible.
Why is that?
What? Not possible.
Maki, what are you talking about? What are you thinking? What do you know? Why are you trying to hide it? Why? Why won't you tell me? Oh, I think I know.
if someone was piloting the Ex...
Oh, no. Use the electro hammer. Underground near the Exisol inside the courtyard.
could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Is operating the Exisol really that difficult?
Do we even know how to get inside an Exisol? Outside the hangar, there were 4 Exisols,
Was there?
and they were all moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Hold on. Yeah, okay, there were 4. Okay, that's true.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
Oh no, it's this one.
There's no way to stop an Exisol. getting inside one would have been impossible.
You're right, it's impossible.
It's not impossible. You need an electro hammer to bring down an exoscale. This would be evidence that it was used.
If someone was piloting...
Yeah. You didn't get the V, whatever.
That's wrong!
Nay.
Wait, not all of the electro hammers were being charged. I know because I found one. There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma and the exosols.
Is that electro hammer used by the third party? Maybe they used it to disable an exosol.
Yes, I think so. When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 exosols. But this morning, there were only 3.
I noticed that too. Was the missing exosol taken by this third party?
Shuichi is getting warmer. How about you say the answer right now? Who did it?
Yeah.
Third party.
Yeah, it didn't need a third party. The electro hammer gives us a clue. Saw 4 exosols at the scene yesterday when I went to meet up with Kaito. This morning, when we were trying to get into the hangar, there were 3. The culprit must have used the electro hammer between yesterday afternoon and this morning. There's only one person among us that I think could do that. It was Ryoma now. Okay. Maki. Samugi. Maki? Maybe? I'm honestly not too sure. Oh, yep.
It's you! Maki, you're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
What? It's
Which
Maki?
would explain why she was trying to push everything so fast.
What are you saying?
Remember what Kokichi said.
But be careful, the electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against an exocell, it'll run out of juice with just one shot, got it?
The electro hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery. That hammer was used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
Oh, right. When we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning,
What's your electro hammer? I don't need it. I'd rather not use a weapon that I'm unfamiliar with. Oh, right. This is much better. A knife? Well, I suppose you know best. Okay.
Maki was the only one without an electro hammer, wasn't she?
Knowing that, the electro hammer I found could only have belonged to Maki. And that leads me to the conclusion that Maki must be the third party. She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab.
I knew Maki was going to come into play. Was going to come into play to this at some point. Like I knew it.
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab, disabled the exosol with an electro hammer, and infiltrated the hangar. Now we just have to figure out what happened after.
I'll kill your logic.
Oh my god.
Why are you doing this?
What?
Why are you getting in my way?
Getting in your way? Maki, what are you...
Yes, I'm the third party.
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an exosol, and then shooting the crossbow. I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the culprit.
Sure hope you're not.
You're right.
Oh shoot.
I used the electro hammer. And I used the exosol to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there.
Oh jeez.
However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
So she's not listening to me at all. I can't back down here.
You're right.
Yeah, jeez.
I
Sorry.
used the electro hammer.
Bro, oh my
And
god.
I used
The crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
The arrows left holes in their clothes.
God damn.
Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury. That's why the crossbow can't be the murder weapon. Therefore, I'm not the culprit.
God! That's so hard, man.
The arrow...
There we go. V cut.
I'll cut through your words. It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit if it were poisoned.
Poison?
Yeah!
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation. There was just a little less in the bottle than before. If that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal, no matter where they connected.
Maki, do you have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why don't you say anything? Don't tell me. Are you really the culprit?
There's no way she is! 'Cause why would
Bro, you're
she
still here,
kill
Mox. What's
Kaito?
up?
I can't understand if you don't explain anything!
Maki is still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi? Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
Wow. The sacrifice that Maki is talking about must be all of us, right?
That's it! She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
That's why she's trying so hard to push the voting time.
Then by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer. Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
Did somebody do a raid?
This isn't over. Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over. We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
Huh? What do you
Fooled
mean?
my parents into thinking I'm sleeping. Really?
Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
What did you say?
Hey, I mean, it's an option.
Kaito told me that only I would be able to
Metal Gear
grasp what
Solid.
lies beyond
I
the
think I'm
truth.
reading.
That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp
I'm now the new
just
Kokichi.
beyond it. So Maki, please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
So Kaito said that to you. Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
Yeah, when I went to see him yesterday.
I see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone. Shuichi, you're so persistent. Were you always like that?
No.
You think so? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
That guy could be pretty stubborn.
Aw. Maki.
Then what really happened?
Maki, please tell us.
Please.
And so, Maki began telling the truth. A truth that would leave us all in shock.
Don't just start narrating things. You're ruining the mood.
Freaking Monokuma.
Well, I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
Oh shit, here we go. Intermission. Wow. 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 All right, I'm gonna end off the episode for YouTube, but we are going to keep going. So for y'all on YouTube, thank y'all so very much for watching this episode of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button. Comment down below any tips or tricks you may have for the game. It really helps me out, and it's truly appreciated. Spoiler free, of course. And don't forget to subscribe, become a royalty today, and we'd love for you to join our community. So please subscribe and become a royalty. We'd really love to have you. So thank y'all so very much for watching this episode of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. And in the next episode, we'll maybe finish off the class trial. We'll see how we do. And go from there. So thank y'all so very much for watching this episode. And I'll see y'all in the next one.